Hi there. It's January 27th, Saturday, and it's time for Proverbs 27. We're just about done with another month. Let's jump over there and we'll get into it. Now, Jesus said this, didn't he? Got it right from here. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Right? Jesus said that. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Right? Well, this is important. Let another praise you, and not your own mouth, and a stranger, and not your own lips. You can't stress the importance all over Proverbs. Solomon talked about this. Be humble. Don't toot your own horn. Don't brag. It just makes you look bad. A stone is heavy, and a sand is weighty, but a fool's provocation is heavier than both. Provocation. Let's see what that says over here. Yeah, provocation of a fool, huh? Says it in the same time. Provoke, to provoke something. A fool's provocation. Let's look that up. Just because it's fun, right? Action or speech that makes someone annoyed or angry, especially deliberately. You get that? Yeah. So there you go. Somebody's egging somebody on just to make them mad deliberately. That happens a lot. Oh my goodness. A lot. Been happening a lot in court lately, huh? 4. Wrath is cruel, anger is overwhelming, but who can stand before jealousy? Yes. Jealousy. I've never been a jealous person, but better is open rebuke than hidden love. Yeah. You love somebody, let them know. Yeah. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Profuse are the kisses of an enemy. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Profuse are the kisses of an enemy. What does that say over here? Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. Right. Got that. Wounds of a friend can be trusted. One who is full loathes honey, but one who is hungry, everything bitter is sweet. Right. One who is full, I like that, loathes honey. But if you're starving, everything is sweet. Like a bird that strays from his nest is a man who strays from his home. Now that says it different over here, I believe. Like a bird, no, it says it exactly the same. Okay, we're on 9. Oil and perfume make the heart glad, and the sweetness of a friend comes from his earnest counsel. Or, that comes from his earnest counsel. Do not forsake your friend or your father's friend, and do not go to your brother's house in the day of your calamity. Better is a neighbor who is near than a brother who is far away. Right? You know? Don't make people mad. Just, I don't need you, because somebody close by is going to be somebody you need in a calamity. Okay? I mean, my brother lives 800 miles away from me, and if my house burned down, it would be crazy to go to my brother, even though he's got room. I would go to my friend who lives nearby. Okay? We'll highlight that just because we talked about it. Be wise, my son, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him who reproaches me. Right? Are your kids, your son, to be wise? You know, my son never lied when he was young. I taught him, and he never lied. So when somebody reproached me, your kid did this and this and this, your kid broke my window. That actually happened once when he was about 8. And I asked him, I'm standing right there. I said, did you break his window? He goes, no, Dad, I did not break his window. And I told him. I said, he didn't do it. He never lies. He said he didn't do it. He didn't do it. And it was proven later on that he didn't do it. But yeah, just because I could trust my son and know, even to this day, I may answer him who reproaches me. Okay? My kids wouldn't do that. The prudent sees danger and hides himself, but the simple go on and suffer for it. Right. Take a man's garment when he has put up security for a stranger, and hold it in pledge when he puts up security for an adulteress. Well, an adulteress. Or a foreign woman. Well, yeah. Don't be a bank, okay? Banks don't make loans without collaterals. Okay? And if you don't pay the loan, that's what banks do. They put up security for strangers. Okay, you got a bank will put up a loan between a car dealership and a person that wants to buy the car. The bank, they're strangers. They have nothing to do with either one, but they're going to take the title to that car, and until it's paid off. People should be the same way. This is not about giving. Okay, if you're giving, and you're not asking for anything back. You're not expecting anything back. (14) Whoever blesses his neighbor with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, will be counted as cursing. Right? Nobody likes the rooster, huh? A continual dripping on a rainy day and a quarrelsome wife are alike. To restrain her is to restrain the wind, or to grasp oil in one's right hand. Yeah. I'm not touching that one, right? Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. Right. Or sharpens the face of another. Whoever tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and he who guards his master will be honored. As in water, face reflects face, so a heart of man reflects the man. That's a good one. Just like water or a mirror reflects, so your heart reflects who you are too. Shoal and abandon are never satisfied, and never satisfied are the eyes of man. Right? Everybody always wants more. More. Abaddon. I said abandon. It's Abaddon. What's Abaddon? A biblical place of destruction. Okay? Hell and Hades are never satisfied. And never satisfied are the eyes of man. We should highlight that, huh? That's pretty. The crucible is for silver, and the furnace is for gold, and a man is tested by his praise. Or, man is tested by the praise he receives. Right. They say crucible and furnace. Okay, I know foundry, stuff like that. And when you melt silver or gold or any kind of metal, the impurities and they call it slag, rises to the top, and you can scrape that off and throw it away. So then you have it pure. And that's the process of refining gold, silver, or any metal for that matter. Okay? A man is tested the same way by what people say about him. Okay? Might as well highlight that too, since we talked about it. Crush a fool in a mortar with a pestle along with crushed grain, yet his folly will not depart from him. Wow. Some fools will not be separated from their foolishness. Know well the condition of your flocks, and give attention to your herds, for riches do not last forever, And does a crown endure to all generations? Right. Know your business, know your books, know everything about stuff. Give attention. Back then it was farming, okay? They had, flocks, herds. That's how they counted wealth, is how many flocks and how many herds and how many sheep and oxen you had. Today it's possessions and money and stuff, and keep good books. Know your books. Know where your money's going. Know where your money's coming from. For riches do not last forever, and does a crown endure all generations? I mean, people now from way back when who had a lot of money, and the kids now have nothing because they don't have to take care of it. You don't know about those because they don't talk about those. It's not news. So, when the grass is gone and the new growth appears and the vegetation of the mountains is gathered, the lambs will provide your clothing and the goats the price of a field. There will be enough goat's milk for your food, for the food of your household, and the maintenance of your girls or servants. 25 through 27. What does that say over here? When the hay is removed and the new growth appears and the grass from the hills is gathered in, the lambs will provide you with clothing and the goats with the price of a field. You will have plenty of goat's milk to feed you and your family and to nourish your servant girls. Interesting. So that's Proverbs 27. I highlighted some stuff in here. We always highlight stuff. Let's reiterate it. Okay. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Got that? Right. 2. Let another praise you and not your own mouth, a stranger and not your own lips. Very important. Don't just don't brag, okay? Bragging's bad. Makes you look stupid. And nobody wants to hear it. So a stone is heavy and a sand is weighty. Oh, we read that. We didn't highlight that one. We highlighted 7. One who is full loathes honey, but one who is hungry, everything is bittersweet. Right. Highlighted 10. Do not forsake your friend or your father's friend, and do not go to your brother's house in the day of your calamity. Better is a neighbor who is near than a brother who is far away. All right, we talked about that. Keep your friends close. And 11. Be wise, my son, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him who reproaches me. Right? If you raise good kids and you know your kids, you know what they'll do. If somebody comes up to you and says otherwise, you can answer them and say, no, my kids wouldn't do that. Okay? And we highlighted 19. As in water, face reflects face. Or in a mirror, reflects your face. So the heart of man reflects the man. Okay? Sheol and abandon, or hell and Hades, are never satisfied, and never satisfied are the eyes of man. Okay? There's very few people you can look and say, I have enough, I'm happy. You always want something you don't have. Never satisfied. That's a true statement. 21, we highlighted. The crucible is for silver and the furnace is for gold, and a man is tested by his praise. Right? Silver and gold get heated up and all the impurities rise and are taken away. You can tell a man by what other people say about him. Okay? Reputation. And it talks about reputation all over Proverbs too, and how to keep a good reputation. 23 and 24. Know well the condition of your flocks and give attention to your herds, for riches do not last forever. And does a crown endure all generations? No, it doesn't. So, in today's title, that would know the condition of your books, of your finances. Back then they used flocks and herds for finances. Today it's money, it's credit, it's reputation. know where your money's going, know where it's coming from. Don't be surprised. Okay? So, there you have it. That's Proverbs 27. Lots of good stuff in there. Just about done with another set, and we'll begin again next month with another version, just to get a different take on it and compare it to other versions. I always keep Bibles open. Stay tuned later today for more of Joseph. His brothers are finally about to find out who he is. It'll be interesting, and or through the Bible in a year series. So stay tuned for that. Till then, have a good weekend. Remember, be humble, be quiet. See you next time.